Okay, so we are once again playing Faith, and I'm gonna make a little proclamation here. Zero Mortis this entire stream. I am gonna get through this entire third chapter with no deaths, no fuss, no nothing. So if you've never played Faith, this is Faith, and it's actually scary as shit. It's our boys. I don't need to tell you that this assignment is top secret. Yes, sir. Based on what I saw during my previous visits, we could be in for a very long night. Is this your first exorcism? Yes, sir. I want to let the voices... I forgot that the voices actually talk.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Okay. Okay, so we're Father Ward. It's a perfectly normal family portrait. This looks like the house that we've already been in. Nico Para, what's up with the audio? I think that's just how the audio sounds. Does it sound okay to everyone? Like, the voices are meant to sound like that. Look upon the child you murdered, John. I never do that. I never look at them. I'd rather John read it. It's hard to hear them. How we feeling, everyone? I can read the voices if you want. What? Wait, what? Wait. The audio is muffled because it's a memory. That was not muffled. Damn! Okay. October 28, 1987, 3 days until the profane Sabbath. Well, that sounds like a good thing. Oh man. That's a little hard to read. John, we don't have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nate and Jason, they'll perform a ritual on them to call forth a demon of unspeakable power. The name of the demon is Malphus! I am in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you again soon. We must not let them do to the boys what they did to Amy. Father Garcia.
I'm not going in there.
He does not want to go in there. John, I can't find Nate or Jason in the state of foster care, in the state foster care system. It's possible that after what happened last year, they went to live with their relatives. I will try to find out what I can. Meanwhile, go investigate the clinic where Amy worked. We must find the place where they intend to summon Malphus and disrupt their plans. Voya con Dios, Father Garcia. Father Garcia is so fucking cool. Have you forgotten already? Things are never quite as they seem. If you can't discern the truth from lies, you could try remembering what you know to be true. Press escape to start the button to review your notes. Father Garcia, best man of the cloth in the whole fictional world. How about a silly pirate voice for Father Garcia? We'll see. We'll see. This is very different. Bezzy Fest. Beelzefest? Like Beelzebub? Calling all metal fans. Beelzefest 1987 rocks the hell out of Hartford. Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring appearances by, when all is said and done, Trust No Corpse, The Horror is Dead, Basement 2 is such a fucking sick name for a band. Basement 2. That's so good. Return to Bondage, Among the Bloodied, Lying Still in Silence, Mother of Shadow, and The Door to Afterbirth. Advanced sale tickets $3. At door $5. Hey John, do you want to play against all bosses? I don't know. You feel watched. Facts to Rhonda Erickson from Gary Miller. Hi Rhonda, just a couple of reminders. After last week's visit, please keep your desk tidy. Our patients need to feel at ease with their health care experience. Remember, our sales points: clean, quick, courteous. Do not return any calls from the Department of Health before notifying me first or leaving a message with Tiffany. We cannot afford another surprise inspection. Please do call me on the direct personal line if you happen to hear back from Miss Martin. One more thing. Keep Jeffrey out of sight. Remember, Gary loves you. Gary. People kept going mad about Gary last stream. Okay. Okay. That looks like a healthy human fetus. That one maybe looks a little odd, but I'm sure it's fine. You know, I'm no baby doctor, but I'm gonna say that one. Well, that one needs some work. You know, that one. Can I cruise? Can I get bah? I know you guys can't see. Nothing. Okay. There's a handy crowbar. What could possibly go wrong?
Someone drop a crowbar here.
Well, that's handy. Oh no. That was absolutely a rotoscoped shot from that movie, not The Lost Highway.
I need to hide.
Oh god. Jacob's Ladder. What is that thing? Okay, that doesn't count as a real Mortis because obviously I'm still getting warmed up. I know you guys already know that, but yeah.
I need to hide.
Okay. But where? What the fuck is that thing? Okay. I think it's fair to say that any section in the hospital bed doesn't count as actual Mortis, so... Mortis counts still zero. Still zero.
I need to hide.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Faith, no gamer. Faith, no gamer.
God damn it! Okay. Okay, he doesn't see us. Okay, he's going over there. Now, can I wheel myself out? Yes, that's gonna do it. This is fine. There's nothing going wrong. I'm okay. There. He can't see me. I'm one of the dead bodies. Okay, I think I may... Fuck! Okay. I think I might have been too far out. Damn it. Not my first time being too far out, if you know what I'm saying. Nibbler, I'm not feeling a big sense of finality from this gamer. Well, that's just patently untrue. Okay, I'm gonna try and slot myself in up the top here.
I need to hide.
Okay, I think I'm gonna be safe here. No. No! Well, that still leaves me in a lot of trouble, because how do I get out of here? Father Garcia. Oh no, this isn't Father. Oh, this is a cop. You're gonna ruin my good time. I get the feeling that cop ain't lasting long. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, do I have to protect this cop? Because I don't usually do that. Oh, come on. Nice. I'm really surprised the cop survived that. John is a narc. No! Okay, so do we keep going? See, this is like where I grew up. The streets. So I have this thing with Kevin Smith where I much prefer hearing Kevin Smith tell stories than I do like watching his movies. And one of my favorite ones is when he tells the story of how a film executive said that he understood Kevin Smith. This guy was Barbara Streisand's hairdresser, and he said that him and Kevin Smith had something in common because they were both from the streets, and that always made me laugh. Oh no. Kinda. Rendell TV. John listens to Kendrick Lamar for a week and suddenly he's from the streets. Yep, I really believe that I am the kind of person that Kendrick Lamar is rapping about in his albums. Because that's who Kendrick Lamar is for, right? Me, a white Irish person. That's the experience that he's talking about. I could be wrong. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but somehow I don't think there is. So do we just go back in? Your new sand and white experience. Get back on? No, never. Okay. Okay, please let me off. Please let me off. Please, I don't want to be on here. I don't want to be on here. Can I wheel up? No. Is that a soft lock? No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be. No. Wait, near the corpses. Oh no. Oh no. I do not like this mirror person. Okay, it's just a normal mother.
With boys, Ned, Jason, Martin. Have you seen them? Who's Gary?
Oh! Gary is a normal human being just like you and me.
I'm leaving now.
Oh, it's a demon baby! A tiny frightened child! Oh! Once again on stream, I am forced to massacre the young. I do not choose this life, chat. It was just bestowed upon me. But admittedly, I am very good at it. Oh, the old child murder count sure is arising. This is so unfortunate. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh god, oh god! Okay, I'm gonna have to kill some of these children. Unwillingly, I might add. Reluctantly even. Okay, now we're just gonna cut through the center. Okay. See, child murder is all about getting as many as you can for the least possible effort. See, we're getting what I call multi-hit combos on this one. Oh, fuck. See, you really want to combine your murders into multiple deaths, so you can harm as many children as possible with as little effort. That's really what it's all about.
Overkill.
There you go. We call that a quad. That's really rare in the child murder game. It's very rare you get 4 at once. But with a little faith, with a little faith, you can do it. Die, 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 die! Shit. Oh God! Too many children. Okay, we vastly reduced their numbers, which is what we wanted. Oh, it's very difficult to get up beside her because she's protected by her tiny guardians. Her tiny, feeble guardians. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Okay, we need to whittle down their numbers a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, we're getting there, but the child rate has increased. The birth rate has increased. And I believe the children are combining into super children in the child murder game. This is the last thing you want. The presence of super children makes your job a lot more difficult. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought multiple super children have appeared. Multiple super children have appeared. This is going to take some real expertise, ladies and gentlemen. Super child has been defeated. We still have a second super child that needs defeating, though. This is really a bad situation. As soon as you're in the child murder game, the presence of a super child just complicates everything. Thankfully, super chill. Fuck.
Mortis.
Okay. I think that counts as my first proper Mortis. Normally on these streams, I have very little trouble taking the lives of children. This really has tested my expertise. Oh, the children are serving as some kind of baby armor. So as you can see, this time we were much more prepared for the child murder, and so that's what it's all about. If you want to take out multiple children at the same time, it's all about being prepared. But sometimes they still get you. Because children are young, they are very close to the grave in a lot of ways. Like, they're closer to the afterlife than you or I. And so they sometimes are actually very competent killers. Which you wouldn't expect, but it's true. Just get these lads out of the way. Okay, now she is wearing her child armor, which does create some problems. Sometimes you'll see this. You'll see maybe your target is not actually a child, but an adult. But because of the durable nature of children, the adult will apply children to themselves as armor. It's a very difficult situation to be in. Okay, well, this one's got red eyes. Let's follow this one. Okay, we have learned that the children with red eyes need to be taken out immediately. And again, everyone, that in real life, it works the exact same way. You want to take out the red-eyed children very quickly because they possess a tenacity and strategic minds that the regular children do not possess, okay? You'll notice the red-eyed children trying to go off by themselves and do their own thing. And you see how I'm weaving my way through the normal children here. I'm going straight for that little red-haired child, red-eyed child, because I just want to take them out as quickly as possible. You don't want to give them a second, folks, because they'll just come straight for you, and it's just, you don't want that. So now we just want to, okay, now the super child's going to come right at us. That's okay. As long as we can blast it from full range, it can't hurt us, folks. Always, always, always be thinking, how can I take out that super... Fuck! As you can see there, I got distracted. My focus shifted because I'm being so entertaining on this stream, and I was taken by one of the super children, which will absolutely happen in real life if you let it, and you shouldn't. Okay, we've got some kind of inopportune, and blast him straight away, and he's gone. Let's take this opportunity to thin out the herd a little bit. Okay, we have the presence of another super child approaching. That's okay. We're ready for him, and blast him. Now we're just gonna run past all these and use this opening to attack the mother. The mother is still clad in children. My bad. But we're not even gonna let this super child form. No, sir. More children are attacking. We're gonna just lead them all into this corner, up and around, and it doesn't even, because we planned it well, folks, it doesn't even matter that a super child has formed. We're just gonna wait, back down, away from the children, turn around, blast them. Okay, that was my fault. I fucked up. We are in a bad situation now, folks. Things are really not looking good, but we're just gonna keep a song in our heart and a spring in our step, and we're just gonna distance ourselves from the super children and blast them, and then distance ourselves from the super children again. The presence of a third super child, folks, means near certain death here, but we'll see if we can get past it. Okay, we have reverted to one super child. We're okay. We're gonna duck and weave. We're gonna attack the mother once again. Blam! Okay, we didn't get her. That's okay. We're gonna use... She may have actually run out of super children, folks. She may have run out of super children, leaving her vulnerable. Now she only has normal... No! There's a super child. But we're just gonna take it out right quick here. Boom. Perfect. Second super child. Here it comes. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of super children. We're gonna try and cut this problem off at the legs. There we go. Usually, cutting a child's problem off at the legs is not something we need to do because they lack the height for it to be significant. Okay, a lot of damage here on the mother. This is what we want. It's clad itself in child armor again. I was not expecting that. But we're still getting it. And that's how you defeat a swarm of super children. From 10 Octuplus 445. John, I've never seen so many infants snuffed out like this. Truly impressive. Don't forget to finish them off the mom. Yeah. You see, the mom is, that is the gateway for more children. And so by taking her out, you don't need to worry about it. Smooth moves, priest. But the twins are not here. Carry out the works of your God while it is yet day, for the night cometh. Remember, Gary loves you. John, the regular children couldn't hurt you. They could only slow you down. Thank you for letting me know that, chat. That is exceptional timing. But I guess you could say I did that on hard mode. We did try. Listen, chat, my eyes were focused on the child murder, okay? I do not always have time to read every little thing that you guys say. McAlmighty, I just tuned in. Did he kill another child? McAlmighty, listen, a lot of children died, okay? A lot. Don't just stand there, Father Ward. For these bits, I think I will read it. Get the book and recite the prayer of the exorcism. Where's the book? There's the book. Exercise ti cretira salus adjura malasat diabolus. Adjura te serpenas. There said us My Latin is perfect. I refuse to accept any correction. Exorcism teleportium vivium phantasma! They should have left this as one book. Er nome Jesu Christi, qui venturus est judicar vivus et mortius. Top-notch Latin, John. Thank you. Mother! Mother! Get them out of here. They will use the girl to afflict them. Out of here, parents. Be gone. Be gone. No. Don't watch. She'll get inside you. I can't get them out of here. You'd make a great exorcist, John. Thank you, Longmarsh Show. Did you sacrifice children again? No, this was much closer to just straight up murder. No sacrificing. Just kill them. Oh, I have to lead them away. Okay. Come on, folks. What say we fix ourselves a nice warm cup of cocoa? That'll get those thoughts of your child being exorcised for a horrific demon. I'll put them right to bed. It's best that you stay here. That thing down there, that's not my daughter. Damn right, Pops. I need to go and assist Father Aled. Stay here and pray for Amy. I would put your Latin on par with the Legion from Fallout New Vegas from Anthony Max. Well, I'm not familiar with those characters, but... Oh no! Take it. Save her. Oh, that's how he got his cross.
Don't worry, Amy. I'm coming.
Anthony, I don't know who those characters are, but that certainly sounds like high praise. God damn. October 29th, 1987, 2 days until the profane Sabbath. Whoa.
I'm not going in there.
Why doesn't he want to go in there? John, for now... That's me! For now, this is the only way I can contact you. I think they're watching me. I need you to come over as soon as you can. The situation has gotten much worse. My address is 665 Orange Street, apartment 5A, New Haven City, 06511. Thank you, Lisa. P.S. If for some reason I don't answer the door, get the spare key from my friend. Get the spare key from my friend Tiffany. John, there's an apartment building in New Haven where they have been attempting to summon Malthus. I'm not able to go there myself. It's up to you to stop their rituals. Voya con Dios, Father Garcia. John, I don't know if you're getting my letters or not, but I hope you'll be here soon. I really need your help. They're in the apartments. I see them all the time now. I can hear them in the darkness. I haven't slept in days. When you get here, just come straight to my place. Tiffany can't be trusted. Don't talk to my neighbors either. They won't let me leave. Lisa. Look at these cigarettes. People smoke out here. Among the damned. There's some There's a song in World of Horror that I think starts those exact same notes. I think it's the title screen, and I hear it every time. Hello, Mr. Ward. I am sorry to have worried you. I am perfectly fine. I have not been feeling like myself lately. However, I am much better now. Please do not trouble yourself with coming to visit. I have decided to take an extended vacation in the country, so you will not find me at home. Sincerely, Lisa. Oh, that is such a relief. John, for now, this is the only way I can contact you. They're watching me. I need you to come over as soon as you can. The situation's gotten much worse. My address is 665, apartment 5A, New Haven. Thank you. 5A. B. 5A. Well, this doesn't sound good.
Mortis.
Oh, dang. Okay, so... Okay, it comes from... It seems like it comes from behind. Probably shouldn't go down there yet. Okay. I guess the 5th floor? This is cool. I like this. If you like playing games, the 1st floor is a great place to start over. However, to play the game, you must know the rules. Beware, if you have a susceptible soul, you might get pulled in.
It's locked.
Shit's locked. The sound design here is so good. Okay, this is all fine. Let's exercise this television. There we go. I know something's gonna come out. And just a couple more steps. Okay. That sure is a noise. I think we're going up and down the stairs. We need to go back to 5A. Okay. Well, this is all very positive.
Some kind of seal is blocking my way.
Why don't we follow this handy arrow? If you wish to break the seal of Alu, your answer lies in the blood-stained knife and the face hiding in the deep dark. But only those who have ascended to the highest point can descend to the lowest steps. Remember, Gary loves you. I'm guessing that means that we go to the top floor? There's something weird about that seal. Yeah, no shit, priest! What the... Oh, that's like a observate. That's cool. How to use. Pull the handle on the open hatch. Place an item or being to be sacrificed inside the container. Pull down on the handle to close the hatch. Press the button to send the dumped waiter to the basement. Light will blink red if done successfully. Please make sure your sacrifice does not jostle around inside the container. Do not open hatch once dumbwaiter has reached the basement. I do not have enough earplugs and I am tired of people losing them. Please wait for the green light to come in before using. Give up the cross. No! But I guess yes.
Don't beat it.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's no good. Well, anyway, everyone, that's going to do it for today's stream. Appreciate you all joining me today. It was Faith Chapter 3 gets a big thumbs up from me. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Okay, here we go. It's gonna keep going, isn't it? No! Let's just keep it going down. Let's just press those fucking buttons, Father. Or don't, I guess. I guess we'll just go out into the fucking hall with the murderer. Gary lied to us. When you see it, run. None of this is great.
It's like camera.
Oh, fuck. No. No, I don't want to do this. Oh, this is fucking psychotic. I know it's coming, but the fact that I know it's coming makes it much worse. Okay, can I don't think I can go out that way then. Maybe the apartments? Yep. Oh! What? Where am I? But what do I do? What the fuck? This is so genius, but it's so scary. Oh, there's blood following me. That guy seemed really cool. Priest cop. Okay. Oh, wait, it's more unsettling without the music. It's worse. It's so much worse. I didn't like that. What am I doing here? Oh, doorway at the bottom here. Okay. We've made it out and we're okay. I'm guessing we just have to go down to the basement and it's fine. And the fact that there are bloody footprints shouldn't be scary at all. It's not. There's nothing to be afraid of, ever. A dagger? Just a cool dagger. And there's a secret, horrifying Stairs to the murder basement. This is fine. I personally am not bothered by this at all. Oh, no. Oh, fuck this. Come on. Okay. Okay, didn't like that now. Okay, we're on the first floor at least. Okay, we know there was something bad down in the basement. My cross! My cross! Oh! Okay. My beloved Gary, alas, the mask is already stained with blood, my blood. The ritual is complete. You will not find me on the mortal plane, for I am beyond. Look for me in the unseen world, if you dare, Tiffany. Huh. So I guess Tiffany's dead. That sucks. Come on. Just doing it? Hmm. This is okay. This is fine. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, that was pretty bad. So, maybe we'll try that again. I think we might have missed something. You know what? I will say that the father, it really walked that off like a champ. You know, he really took that. We could all learn something from the father here. I think sometimes you get possessed by a horrifying demon to the point that you vomit blood and your face melts off. And what are you gonna do? Cry about it? No, you just keep going. Do we leave? I feel like we're missing something. Chat, are we missing something? They'll get out. Yeah, exactly. Don't leave. The knife. Okay, where was that knife again? Yeah, let's go check out that dagger again. So if I wanted, I could just leave and that would be this section over? Can we... Oh. Brothers and sisters, this month we will be host to a very special visitor. It is here to help prepare the way for the coming of the unspeakable. And of course, due to its special nature, it has full access to the entire building, including your apartments, bedrooms, etc. If you are lucky enough to see it, you would do well not to approach the speaker or speak to it. Find a dark or dimly lit area and try to stay out of its way. One of you will be blessed to find it has made its home in your dwelling. Do not go down into the hole it will make, no matter whose voice you hear down there. If you believe one of your fellow brothers or sisters is inside, please notify me and I will retrieve the remains in a timely manner. Also, just a reminder that the rent and utilities are due Friday. Love, Gary. Holy shit, Gary. I don't know, dude. So I see people talking about their Airbnb nightmares. Chat, have I ever told the full story of the Johnsons on this stream? I must have at this point. I'm not familiar. Okay, yeah, we have a fucking hell of a story time incoming in that case. Give me a sec here, chat. Every initiated follower knows that in order to bring about the second death, one must sacrifice by passing them through the carved out of the impure vessel's face. Then shall be the unspeakable reward. Okay, cool. So chat, my first ever Magfest, I applied to the Artist's Alley and ended up getting it completely by myself, which is really scary to me because I'd never traveled by myself like overseas before. So I basically went to Magfest, set up an artist table by myself, and had a fucking incredible time. Just absolutely the best time. I like partied with a bunch of people I'd never known. I ended up in like different people's hotel rooms. It was like really, really, really fun. Just like the best time. But the Airbnb I got there was really strange. There we go. Brothers and sisters, praise the unspeakable. We have been graced with the presence of another great demon. Alu is here. I do not understand his motive, but he has put his seal over the vessel's door. This may be Tiffany's doing, but it may also be a test of our fate. Do not cease to pray. Do not swallow your pills. You may have twice as many as normal. Seal yourselves in with bricks and mortar, and if that so-called priest shows up, take him and eviscerate him over the altar, preferably still alive. Remember, Gary loves you. Starting to feel like this this bad guy, or this Gary fella, might not be such a good guy. Priest cop. Wow. So I went there anyway, and it was weird because I basically got off at Dulles Airport, had no idea where I was going. My battery has like maybe 12%. And I get in the taxi driver, and it's this Indian lad driving the taxi. Super fucking nice guy. And he's talking to me, and he's like, where are you from? And all this kind of stuff, and I'm from Ireland. And he starts to get worried. And he's like, okay, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. The area of town I'm bringing you to, a lot of the times people get scammed and robbed there. And I was like, oh, what? And he's like, yeah. I'm gonna go there with you and make sure you're okay, which was so fucking nice of him. And so we go anyway, and we start driving through this really rough part of town, and I'm like, oh no, no. And I am very worried. I'm like, I don't like the look of this. Dagger and knife. Huh. So we know where the knife is. I wonder, does that mean can we kill the knife now? So we're driving through this really rough part of town, and I'm like, oh, I'm dead. Like, I'm actually gonna fucking die. This sucks. What a shitty way to go. I'm never gonna see Michelle again, and that makes me really sad. But then we keep driving, and we drive kind of past the rough part of town, and we drive into this like nice suburban estate, and I'm like, this is weird. So we keep going anyway, And we end up like driving to this very nice area, and we pull up outside this massive villa, and I'm like, wow, what the fuck? So he's like, okay, I think you might be alright, but I'm just going to go to the front door anyway. And so he goes to the front door, and he rings it, and I can hear him talking to a woman. And then he kind of comes out, and he goes, okay, he comes back out to me, he goes, you're fine, you're fine. So I get my bags out, I thank him, I think I tipped him like a 20 or something, and I head in. And that is where I meet my host for this stay, Pamela. And Pamela is this really lovely, big Jamaican woman. And Pamela is so fucking cool, and she has like the most charming like Jamaican accents. I'm not going to do it, obviously, but just imagine a very pleasant Jamaican accent. And but she sees me, and she goes, and she gives me a big hug, and she goes, Joho, welcome. And I'm like, Joho? Why is she calling me Joho? And then it hits me. I booked the Airbnb through my Facebook, which at the time... So now I need to do the mask as well. At the time, was called Joho. And it was called Joho for a separate story that the hardcore among you will also know. If you know where I got the name Joho, you know that story. If you don't know, you're going to have to wait for me to tell that story again on stream. It is an entirely different story. And I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, I need to correct her right now, and I need to tell her that that is not my name. Because if it is, if I let this slide, it's just going to be too weird not to correct her. And then that is when her husband walks in, and he just immediately... Her husband is this big dude, and I think he's from Cincinnati, and he's got a kind of Cincinnati accent, and he just goes, Joho, great to meet you, and he puts his hands out, and I shake his hands, and I'm like, hello? And he's like, I'm Keith, and I'm like, hey, Keith. I am... And then they lead me into the kitchen at that point, and I'm fucking trying to say, I am trying to be like, Joho's not my name is John. And I get into the kitchen, and I swear to God, they have a banner, and it says, welcome to Magfest, Joho. They then introduce me to everyone else staying in that Airbnb as Joho. And I'm like, oh. So I'm just fucking Joho for this weekend. I just accept it. It's like, there's no getting around it, okay? But there's something fucking weird about this house. Okay? And there's something a little strange about Keith and Pamela. And it starts the first night there. I'm jet lagged as fuck. And, okay, so now we can go back up there. Cool. I'm jet lagged to fuck, and I go downstairs. And, by the way, they've told me I have free reign over the house. They have told me that I can take whatever I want from the fridge, and it is this to be continued, chat. I think I have to do this fight.
Mortis. I know your secret.
I know your secret.
Pull out your eyes.
Pull out your eyes.
You can't hide anymore.
You can't hide anymore.
Betrayer.
Betrayer.
You belong to her.
So anyway, so I go downstairs, and it's like 2 a.m. And then there's someone standing in the kitchen. And it's Pamela, right? And Pamela is standing completely still in front of an open fridge, back to me. And I can't see her. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to spook her. So I just say, hey, Pamela. And she doesn't react at all. She just stares dead ahead into the fridge. Fridge is open. Her hands are down by her sides. And it just gives me like a bit of a weird feeling, and I'm like, oh, I think maybe I'm just gonna go back upstairs, and I just go back up to my bed and I fall asleep. But something's weird, right? But there's all these other kind of like strange things happening. So another thing is like Keith, who is like ultra friendly, offers to take me out for the day. And so and this is like before Magfest, and Pamela's like Pamela's like, so Joe, like this is next morning, she's like, what do you plan on doing today? And I was like, actually Keith was gonna show me around. And she gives me this blank expression, and she's like, Keith? And I'm like, yeah. And then she goes, oh, Keith, okay, yeah, no, Keith. And I'm like, what the fuck? And let's see what's in this room.
Lisa, thank God you're alright. Good, what are you so good? It's so dark, I can't see through it anymore. I got here as fast as I could. Let's go, Lisa. I'm not Lisa.
Oh dear. I'll continue that story in a moment, chat. Oh, that's a demon. That, oh, ah! Okay, so you follow the red eyes, which is how you can tell where it's hiding. And then it goes back into her. We got this. And now it's gonna do it again, and we can... I think it went in here? Oh! Fight it, John. I'm fighting it! Is the fight resetting, or is this actually giving us lives this time? Because it feels like we're getting multiple chances here. Okay, I think we got it. Is that you, Lisa? You cool? You gonna be cool? Yeah, she's real cool. No problem, Lisa.
Do you need a place to stay? I'll be fine. I'll get going.
Okay. So anyway, I sense another demonic seal was broken somewhere beyond. Where's beyond? Can we go now? You aren't actually done yet. Where do we go now? Beyond gotta be the hole. Oh. Now where was the hole? This was the 7th floor. Okay, let's go 7th floor. So anyway, but yeah, so she's like... okay, something happened on the 7th floor. So she's like, she doesn't know this. So I'm like, that's fucking weird. Okay. But there's so much about this house that doesn't add up, because for starters, they are, it costs nothing. And the house is like, elevator friend. Okay. I am paying so little for this house. I'm paying like less than $100 a night in an area where like hotel charges are like 6 or like, you know, 4 or 5 times that. And I'm like trying to figure what the fuck is the deal here. And so I'm out with Keith, and I see Keith get a call on his phone, and his phone says, I see his screen and it says Maya. Okay. And I'm like, I don't say anything, and he chats away to Maya. But he turns around afterwards and goes, sorry, that was just Pamela. And I was like, but that wasn't Pamela, because I saw the screen and it said Maya. And that's when it hit me. Not only was I accidentally not using my real name, they were not using their real names. For some reason, these people were using false names. Where the full reveal happened here, right, was I went to Taco Bell, because I've never been to Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell with Keith. I later learned that the reason he didn't want me to go to this Taco Bell by myself, which I kind of thought was like kind of strange. And I later learned that he didn't want me to go there because it was a like predominantly like kind of a very like, it was a Taco Bell in a rough area, and I just don't think he wanted me to be there by myself. And it was an interesting experience. Try the 7th floor, John. Cool. But we're there getting Taco Bell anyway, and he's like, you got a girl, Joho? And I was like, yeah, I'm with Michelle, and we've been, I've been with Michelle a little while. He's like, how long you been with Michelle? And I'm like, about 8 years. Those who kept knocking on the forbidden doors will be visited by the one who guards them. Oh, that's fucking scary, no. There is a 17th floor. And then he just goes, 8 years? And he's like, Joho, you married? I'm like, no, we're not married. We're just kind of, we're kind of, we're just kind of figuring things out. And then he goes, Joho, let me tell you. There was a 7th floor, not 17th. Floor maybe. And it's so what it turns out is that these guys are like born again Christians. Pamela and Keith, which wasn't their real name, I still to this day don't know why, are these hardcore born again Christians, and they are, oh my god, they are hardcore trying to convert me for the rest of this trip. Every conversation leads back to Jesus. Like, it's fucking wild. But on the last day, Keith offers to drive me into Washington City. And I'm like, you know what? I got like 5 hours till I gotta be at the airport. Sure. But, what he actually does is he starts driving me into like these, like, urban areas. And we're just he stops the car and we're just waiting in these like very run down, very kind of like low income areas where there's obviously like a lot of, they didn't look great. And I'm like, why are we stopping here, Keith? And he goes, I just like to, I just like to kind of, I like to people watch in these spots. And I'm like, okay. Next thing, a woman comes out of her like front door, And Keith opens the door without saying anything and just races over to her. And I'm like, okay. Williams Family Newsletter, October. If you're reading this, it means you've been invited to the Williams Family annual Halloween block party. It'll be held on the 9th from 5 p.m. apartment 9B. Activities will start promptly, so please do not be late. If you plan on bringing +1, please let me know in advance. Only friends and family, aka those who receive this newsletter, are invited. Also, just a reminder that this is the family-friendly event, so please leave all overly scary costumes and masks at home. Timmy is still traumatized after last year's incident. Also, I respectfully ask that you keep the alcohol and cigarettes out of the apartments. Also, we do not want to repeat of last year with the power going out, so please bring treats but no tricks. And just another friendly reminder that anti-religious or satanic imagery will not be allowed in the apartments. Also, please be aware of Timmy's diet and food allergies, and please be aware that he suffers from asthma, so please do not sneak up on him or try to scare him again. He still has trouble after what happened last year. You will also notice that he has a new imaginary friend. When you see him, please just roll with it. Timmy's therapist says it's healthy for him to have such a coping mechanism. See you all at the party. Can't wait for you all to meet Mr. Miller, who has taken to Timmy so well and has become like part of our family. Debbie. Well, that's fucking weird, Debbie. So he disappears into this woman's house, and he's gone for like 40 minutes. And I am sitting in this car in like this rough fucking area of Washington where we'll say I stand out and there's people walking by and they're staring into the car, and I'm like, this is... Oh, my webcam is dead.
Mortis.
So anyway, so Keith disappears into this house, and I'm there for like 40 minutes, okay? And like, I'm getting a little stressed because the time is kind of ticking down till I have to be at the airport. And he comes back out eventually, and he tells me that he was offering to buy the woman's house because this fucking dude was a landlord. And he was basically trying to buy up every house in this like small little urban neighborhood, and just gentrify the fuck out of it. So then anyway, he takes me into town and he shows me like the White House, and I'm like, cool, okay, I think we should probably just get going to the airport now because like time is kind of getting away. And he's like, yeah, Joho, we're gonna get you to the airport, we're gonna get you to the airport, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he goes, but we might just make one stop along the way. And I was like, okay. And he's like, okay, Joho, let me tell you, I know this place and it does the best fish tacos you will ever taste in your life. And I'm like, So now do we go back up to the 10th? Or was it the 7th? So then anyway, he's like, yeah. And so we're driving along, and I'm looking at my watch, and I'm like sweating. Because like I'm the kind of person, I be at the airport 3 hours in advance. That is what I do. I don't like to fucking stress at airports. So then anyway, we stop. And we stop at this like big building. And it does not look like a taco place. And he turns to me and he goes, okay, Joho, listen. He turns to me and he goes, I need some minor nasal surgery. I'm gonna go in here and I'll be back out in a second. And he just fucking disappears into the building. And I am watching, horrified. I am watching, what the fuck did he just say? And I'm looking, and I have to be at the airport in an hour and a half, okay? And I'm like, oh! And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And he comes out about 45 minutes later. I need to be at the airport. So, fuck a 3-hour advance. My flight is in like 3 hours. I need to be at the airport right fucking now, okay? And I'm like, Keith, like, I really need to be at the airport soon, and we still have to pick up my bags from the place. Guys, what was the floor with the hole? Where was that? And, so he comes out, Yeah, so I'm like, are we? And he's like, Joho, I promise you, we are gonna get you to that. We are gonna get you to the airport on time. And we're driving for about 20 minutes in just pure silence. And I am fucking pissed. I am so annoyed. And we've already read that one. And then he goes, Joho, we're definitely going to get you to the airport on time. We're also going to get you those fish tacos. And I turn around and I'm like, Keith, no, please, we don't have time. Can we please just go to the airport? He goes, Joho, let me tell you how I knew how to get that nasal surgery. And he goes, sometimes the Lord sends you messages and he lets you know when something is possible and when something isn't. I knew to get the nasal surgery because Jesus told me you have time to get the nasal surgery, Keith. And I was like, oh my fucking god. I'm gonna miss my fucking flight and it's gonna be this fucking lunatic gentrifying landlord idiot's fault. And so he takes me to the taco place, right? He buys me 8 tacos and he hands them all to me in a plastic bag. There's no... I tried so hard to talk him out of it, and I can't, okay? We get to the house. I grab all my shit. I'm, like, packing it as I'm running out the front door. I jump in the car, and then he drops me off at a point and tells me I need to get a taxi. I get a taxi, fucking somehow, to the rest of the airport. And I run into the airport. I run through the hallway, and I run up to some fucking security. And then I see, and they're like... Someone in the security says... I'm sorry, sir, do you have any food or any water or anything on you? And then I look at my fucking plastic bag of 8 tacos, and chat, I swear to God, I sit down in front of security, and those tacos, I'm just like, and I'm just fucking eating them, and taco sauce is going everywhere, and I leave a fishy fucking stain behind me, and I get on my plane, because I guess Keith was right. I guess that was God's plan. For me to ingest 8 fucking tacos in front of security in Washington Dulles Airport. And I feel so sick for the entire flight home. But then I got home and I hung out with Michelle and that was pretty good. The tacos were pretty good for people asking. Yeah, the tacos were actually quite... They were actually quite tasty. Anyway, that's my Airbnb story. Why did you eat them? Oh my god. Because Keith had also kept me out for like 5 hours and I hadn't eaten and I needed to eat. And I knew that I just needed to put shit in my body. So God's plan. I mean, I guess I did make my flight. So Keith, he's got me there. That's just the Joho life for real. I mean, yeah, fuck, I'm going the wrong way. Joho lives a different life, I guess. You can take them through TSA, John. Not where I was. So yeah, that's that. I don't know. I just get into mishaps, chat. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just, I get into scrapes. Foxcade has borne witness to this in real life. You totally can. Well, that would have been good to know 9 years ago, chat. Fucking goddamn it.
Mortis.
And did you ever find out what the deal was with the fridge? I think she was sleepwalking, and I think in her sleep state, she didn't register Pamela as her name because it wasn't her name. Dulles is weird. They're the only airport I've been through that inspects food. Okay, thank you, Jellybean Inferno. Yeah. Did you put it in the Airbnb? No, the main thing I put in the Airbnb is that Keith was extremely homophobic. I learned this on the last day. Did you introduce yourself as John or Joho? Neither. They from my Facebook, they got me as Joho. My name on Facebook isn't Joho anymore, so don't try and find me. Oh!
Mortis.
I was looking at chat. Chat, what floor was the hole on? I keep trying to see it and not seeing it. But yeah, look, for the person who said I live in Clown World, that's not even inaccurate. It has been a ridiculous existence for as long as I have been alive. It has been a series of stupid fucking incidents, and yeah. Floor 3 for the hole, apparently. Gotcha. Clown World is just a world, John. We all live in it. Very true, Nibbler. Wait, how did you find out Keith was homophobic? So I kind of suspected, okay? I was like... Well, actually, no. I actually really liked Keith and Pamela. Like, aside from how fucking weird everything was... They were, they were kind of cool, And I kind of was really looking at them like, man, I'm not religious, but I appreciate that these religious people are, kind of sound. Like, they're kind of class. And I really wanted to find out if they were cool to gay people or not. Because that's kind of a deal breaker with me and Catholicism and Christianity and all that. I'm kind of gay, and I have a lot of gay homies, and so it's kind of a deal breaker. And so I was like, okay, how do I ask him without asking him? And I was like, okay, what if I quiz him about fast food restaurants? And I was like, what kind of fast food restaurants do you like? And me and him are just driving around, and he lists out all the different fast food restaurants. And I was like, oh, what about Chick-fil-A? I hear they're pretty good. And he's like, oh man, I love Chick-fil-A. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you like about Chick-fil-A? And he goes, oh, their sandwiches are good, and all this kind of stuff. And then he just goes, they're also very principled. And I was like, oh really? And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, and he's like, it's just, I can't remember specifically, but Chick-fil-A had something about, like, not celebrating Pride, some fucking shit, I don't remember. So I was like, oh... And I was like saying to him, you know what? Like, I know a lot of gay people and they're real fucking cool. And then he goes, well, it's not their fault, Joho, but personally, I consider homosexuality an abomination. That's the word he used, abomination. And that is how I reached the not unreasonable conclusion that my man Keith was a bit of a fucking homophobe. Yeah, he was a just extreme Christian. So yeah, that's it. Oh, guys, I am so sorry about this. I am fucking starved. I haven't had a chance to eat all day. I think I might call the stream here and we will finish Faith another time. Because I know there's a lot of cool shit here and I don't want to rush through it. But I am too fucking hungry.